Something often said by skeptics is, if there really are UFOs visiting Earth, why aren't they being seen by everyone? Well, in 1947, they were. That year, right across the world, countries were inundated by sightings. Just 2 years previously, people looked up at the sky and saw bombers, fighters, and in Europe, rockets. In 1947, they were still watching the skies, only this time they were seeing something they couldn't name. Out of all the sightings that year, the one which stands out the most was made just 10 days before the crash in Roswell. It was made by a credible, well-respected, successful businessman and pilot, Kenneth Arnold. He was an experienced pilot, too, with over 9,000 flying hours behind him. All in all, the kind of man not likely to make something up, which could easily lose him his respectability in the business world. But nevertheless, he was a man who witnessed from the cockpit of his Call-Air A-29 unidentifiable, sliver-thin metallic aircraft hurtling through the peaks of Mount Rainier at a speed of well over 1,200 miles per hour. It wouldn't be until October that Chuck Yeager would break the sound barrier in glamorous Glennis, the Bell X-1, the fastest plane of its time, traveling at a mere 800 miles per hour in comparison. Poor desperate Arnold, just under 10,000 feet up, describes himself trying to justify what he was seeing by checking it wasn't flashes of light in his glasses or drops of water on the cockpit window. He even attempted to fool himself into thinking they may have been some kind of new military test plane. But running out of explanations and watching the freakish movement of the aircraft flying in formation like they were strung together on the tail of a kite, Arnold succumbed to an eerie feeling. The aircraft, he would repeat over and over, were tailless, and they had a terrifying movement to their flight, like fish flipping in the sun, flashing silver in the light with every flip. At one point, while describing this wobble to their movement, and emphasizing their flat, wide shape, he said they flew like saucers skimmed over water, the front one larger than the rest. The media took what they thought was the most sensational part of his account, and flying saucers was immediately splashed all over the news.